I discovered a lot of things that were actually of interest, ladies and gentlemen. I never would have believed I'd see something like this. So what is this, if you ask? This is very, very dried periwinkle, from what you guys can see here on the screen. It is very dried. You can travel with it. I even saw some other seafoods that you can travel with. Dried mushrooms, dry water leaf, dry bitter leaf, a whole lot. That actually sparked a curiosity that made me take my time to now do an entire vlog to show you guys how it works. I got some contacts of the seller, so if you are interested, I'll link some of them to you guys. Please just send me an email. I cannot just put out their information here online. But ladies and gentlemen, I really love shopping here. Come around and I take you through Oyingbo Market and see Oyingbo Market from my lens. I've just been thinking, should I do a vlog max? That is because of my very tight schedule. It will actually interest you guys that I filmed some videos that have not even been edited. For example, when Barcelona started playing in Camp Nou for the first time after a very long time, I made a very interesting video. I am yet to edit and post that video. At some point, I'm even thinking, like, should I even post that video? At this point, I'm just like, okay, let's see how it goes. But that is just by the way. A lot has been happening. I got some YouTube equipment. Today, I'm filming this video. It's the 2nd of December, 2025. However, how are you guys doing? That was just a quick chit chat. So, I went to Oyingbo Market on the 28th of November, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I did not expect to enjoy shopping this much. That was because they also gave me time to look around those places that I used to take bus to. Zamfara State. I schooled in Zamfara State. I was there for about 6 years, secondary school. Let me be very specific. I even did a video recently where I spoke about, the fear of traveling by road. I will drop the link below for anybody that's interested. But let us go back to this particular market vlog. Okay, so for this particular market, I saw a lot of things that really interest me. Hey guys, welcome to another interesting video. My name is Glory Rex. I'm a content creator, spoken word poet, movie audio editor. I'm here to share as always. You can check out previous videos. I'll leave them links below. Most importantly, please like, share, subscribe. It actually helps this community. So by 30 subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. I love the shares, the likes, the subscribes. It really makes me happy. Without saying a whole lot, let's actually dive in and get into today's video. Let me start by talking about how you can get to this particular location for those that have no idea. Yeah, so I met up with my mom, and from what you guys can see here, so my dad is driving us through Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. It really looks beautiful. I love the view. Although I want you guys to observe some small houses that you guys can see. So these things that looks like canopy, they are actually people's houses, and it's actually straight down, what you guys can see here in the video. And ladies and gentlemen, my dad had to get to work, so my mom and I continued our journey. So we just took a bus here in VI. What happened was that we got a bus from VI that took us to Obalende. From Obalende, we took a bus that took us straight to Oyingbo. It's actually not so far. Once you get to Obalende, if you don't know, ask anybody, they'll give you direction on how to get there. So the journey was pretty smooth and easy. There was no traffic. I really enjoyed the view. It gave me an opportunity to see another side of Lagos I have not seen in years. That was really interesting to see. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in Oyingbo Market. Yes, I love this stockfish. So most people in Nigeria like to cook with this type of dried fish. It gives some form of taste and flavor to the food. So that is me talking to my international audience. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, so I also got cow leg. Oh my god, very delicious. For those that don't know what cow leg is used for, let me just break it down. Have you heard of nkwobi? If you are not an Igbo lady, tell somebody to gist you the taste and the flavor and how it makes you so excited and how it makes you relax after a very long day. Nkwobi goes down anytime, any day with things like beer, but I'm not a fan of beer, at least for now that I'm making this video. So I just like to take mine with maybe a bottle of malt, Ferus, or a very nice wine. Yeah, so that is very delicious. The price is actually fair, at least 4,000 naira per leg. It's not bad compared to what you get in some places. Yeah, that is all about cow leg. Let me put a disclaimer. I really bought a whole lot, but I may not come and be telling you guys one by one what I got, how much it is. That is because prices actually varies, but the few things that I can mention to you guys, yes, I will. For example, I've already started eating it, so don't worry. This particular bottle of cashew nut, I think I got it for about 6,000 naira. The way it works here in Nigeria, most times if you can communicate with someone in their local language, you tend to get some form of discount. So maybe that could have played a factor. I hope to come back again. When I make another video, when I come back here, I'll take note of the things I did not put out in this video and make that in the next video. So please subscribe to my channel to definitely be notified when that video goes live. For those in diaspora that want people to shop for them, or they just need contact to how they can get certain things, you know, cheaper, you can reach out to me. My email is going to be below this particular video. While you're at it, don't forget to like this video if you have not already. I observe this market is very, very big. So for those that may not have explored up until this point, I'm making this video where you guys can see this very big fish. It's a very long way back to the express. It's a very long way back to where I'm coming from. It's like if you think you've seen the end of the market, there's another part of the market that you may not have been to. I'm so glad that my mom took me around this market, because now I have more idea of where to get things a lot cheaper than how it is displayed outside the market. I think the sellers are kind of used to maybe people asking them questions and vlogging, so they were quite I think they were more relaxed with the fact that I was filming. The market was very big, the sellers were friendly, the market looks neat, at least compared to some markets that I've been to here in Lagos, Nigeria. You guys can see where I'm standing. Guess how much these fishes are sold for. So this particular guy, he has different prices of fishes. So I discovered that there are some fishes that are sold for about 200,000, 50,000, 100,000, 90,000 for just one fish. Better thing than money kill them. So for those that want bigger fishes, there are fishes like that for you. If you want the smaller ones, you can also get as well. If you want this particular person's contact, just hit me up and I'll send that to you for those that are interested. I even used their restroom. The restroom is not bad, at least compared to some other places. At least it's neat. I know you cannot expect a market to 100% look like squeaky clean, but at least compared to some markets, it looks a bit organized and the people are friendly. So tell me what you think about this particular market in the comment section. Have you been here? What was your experience like? Now let us wrap up this video officially. Ladies and gentlemen, I was so happy enjoying my moments. So I also had a very delicious meal at the market. What did I eat? Of course, African salad. That's what we call it here. It's very, very delicious. So everything was going well. I was shopping, I was vlogging, I was exploring until it was time for me to go home. So I called an alabaro, and thank God the person I called was humble. He was really helpful. I even had to get his contacts. Shout out to him. He actually helped us to pack our bags. He was really kind. He was patient with us. And I discovered that they have some agbero in the market that kept collecting money. Once the alabaro is carrying the load for you to a particular destination, they'll just stop the alabaro, and at any stop you're going to pay like 100 naira. At the time I'm making this video, I really felt it very uncomfortable, because come to think about it, that particular thing just made me feel a bit sad. So it just felt like, what exactly is going on? So if you can buy your things in the market, so you can't get help to get it out. So I just feel like that was the only part of the market that made me feel a bit uncomfortable. Every other thing was really, really nice. Here on my platform, I share with you guys my entire experience of a place. Even if I don't come out to say everything, I give you guys the most important part of the information. What am I here to do on YouTube is to share, just to help you guys be aware or more prepared of a certain situation or a place that I've been to. Yeah, but so far so good. I really enjoyed my entire experience. I love the fact that shopping here was really nice, and the price was of course better than I would have gotten it here on the island. One of the things I loved so much was the fact that the sellers were receptive. In fact, one of the people who went to buy from even bought my mom and I fruits, and I was so happy, and I thank him so much. An amazing person. So this is just all I want to share with you guys in this video. I don't intend for this video to be very, very lengthy. My name remains Glory Rex. I'll see you guys in my next video. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. But however, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.
1,000 faces, glowing screens. You're the roots of all my dreams. I see you there, every click, every share. You build me up, you make me care. Glory Rex loves her YouTube subscribers and is grateful to have them. Through the highs and the lows, you stay.